Hi everyone, it's Andrea over at Sewspire.com, and I am here with my weekly inspiration. The purpose of the Friday series is to share with you the various things that inspired me throughout the week. And today it is a combination of people and material and hardware. We are going to be taking a look at my latest fabric purchases and the supplies which I recently received from Sallie Tomato. This was my first order with Sallie Tomato, and I am thrilled with the quality and thrilled with the service. Bravo over there. They are doing an awesome job. So, before we get started looking at all of the goodies, I want to offer my sincere thanks to Andra of Andra's Makes. She interviewed me and published that interview today. I'll link to that down in the notes. And it was such a joy to visit with her, and she really is doing a fabulous job with her channel. So I hope that you will check that out. And then I'm crossing my fingers that Andra and I will get to work together again in the future on a collaboration, a sewing collaboration. So let us know in the comments if you think that's a good idea, and if you have any ideas as to what we should collaborate on. That would be very exciting. And then I also want to tell you, if you watch the interview with Andra, you will get a better feel, if you don't have that already, of my character and actually, who I am and the philosophies that I use to run the channel. And if any of what I say resonates with you, I want to extend another unique opportunity for you. I have partnered with my friend Marissa Houston of Lived Blissed Out, and we are launching the Stoic Sisters Society the first week in October. And we will be moving through a 52-week program. So now is the time to join us if you are interested in learning more about Stoicism. And for anybody who's not familiar, Stoicism is an ancient philosophy, a way of living that allows you to make better choices. That's it in a nutshell. So if you're interested in becoming a Stoic sister and joining us on this year-long journey, I will link to our Patreon page below, and you can check that out and reach out to Marissa and I if you have any questions about that. And then the last announcement before we jump into all the goodies I have sitting here in front of me is my 11th masterclass, and the last masterclass for 2021 begins next Thursday. And I believe that is October 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern. We come together on Zoom, and the focus for AMC 11 is going to be on hardware, much of which I'm going to show you today, some of the hardware that we'll be working with. So if you are a bag maker and you are interested in learning more about the design philosophies that I use in designing my bags and patterns, and or you would like to know how to take your bags to the next level with metal embellishments, then this session of AMC is for you. To participate, you need to be a Sewspire patron. There's 4 live interactive design sessions. They're all on Thursdays in October, 7 p.m. Eastern. They are recorded, and the recording is published to the Patreon page. If you're not available at that time, or you're just simply not comfortable jumping on Zoom with new friends, you can still benefit by watching the replay. And each week there's a homework assignment. It's a really great group of ladies, a very supportive, talented group of people who, like me, are passionate about sewing. And really the neat thing, besides the friendship, is at the end of this, the end of October, we will all present our masterpiece creations. They will all be different and they will all be gorgeous. So it really is a wellspring of inspiration. If you haven't had a chance yet to participate, it is $10 a month. You can just join just for the month of October and participate for $10. Like, that's a screaming value. But in addition to the actual AMC 11, you have access during your patron subscription to all of the content that's been published to date. So that's 2 years worth of exclusive Sewspire patron content that you can grab right now today. So I will put the link to the Patreon page below. If we have any patrons out there, if you want to drop a comment and let people know what you enjoy about being a Sewspire patron and what you are most looking forward to for AMC 11, that would be awesome. And then I promise this is it, and then we're jumping into the goodies. One of our big events for Sewspire patrons is yet to happen this year, and that is our holiday gift exchange. And to me, it's better than Christmas. Like, we get together, we exchange gifts, we have a gift draw. Everybody hand makes a gift. There's lots of goodies put in it. You mail it to your secret sister, and then you're not allowed to open your gift until we're live on Zoom. And one by one, we all open up these amazing gifts, and the tears are flowing, and it's just really one of the high points of my whole year. So that's just another added incentive. If you want to be a part of this inner Sewspire circle, that's the place to be. And I lied. There is one more thing that I want to mention. I am going to be doing live Facebook group gatherings in October, one in October, one in November, and one in December. And the theme is going to be holiday sewing. So we're going to be meeting in the Facebook video room. So it's kind of like Zoom, but you access it via the Facebook group. And there'll be a little invitation and a link you click on the day of. And you will get in and we'll all see each other. And we're going to swap holiday gift ideas. So these would be handmade gift ideas that you would sew. And we're going to start that exchange in October, and then we'll continue in November, and then we're going to have one in December for anybody who is super last minute, needs something they can whip together real fast. So I will have more information and themes regarding each meeting, and like what you should be thinking about, what you should bring. Like, obviously October, we have a lot of time, so this could be bigger, more complex projects. And that is how we're going to approach the holidays here at Sewspire this year. So we're starting early in October. You got lots of time. Join the Sewspire Facebook group page if you're interested in participating in that. There's absolutely no charge for that. You just have to get into the group page so that you will have access to the room. So I promise that is the last of the gabbing, and now we're going to look at the awesome supplies that I have here. I do hope my co-host Timmy will make an appearance. I have his little seat all clear for him. If he does come in, we'll stop and say hi to him. Currently he's napping on the couch. I invited him. He just ignored me, so we'll see if he decides to come in. But now I want to start with the fabric that I purchased this past week at the Quilters Studio in Fairfax. I've been driving, it's actually quite a ways for me. It takes more than an hour to this local quilt shop to support them. The selection is fabulous, and it's always, a challenge to just pick a few, but I found some really beautiful prints, so I'm going to show you those. And I will also try to get the information for you from the salvage. Isn't this beautiful? Really, really pretty. And this is a Kelly Ray print, Soul Shine and Daydreams for Benartex, BENARTEX.com. Stunning. And I found this beautiful print here. And this one is 7 berry, and it's made in Japan. I tend to have an affinity for the Japanese prints. They're so simple and just vibrant. This is navy if you can't tell, but it's really, really pretty. I got a half yard of that. I believe I was only buying half yard cuts this time. This one I just thought was so happy. And it is also Kelly Ray Roberts Soul Shine and Daydreams. Stunning. And this one here, I'll read you some of the sentiments on this one. And this is by Kelly Ray Roberts. I didn't even realize that these are all by the same designer. I guess I was just digging her stuff. Okay, so on this one it says, I believe in hugs, spontaneous compliments, and smiling at strangers. These small acts matter deeply. I believe in listening to the wise voice of the heart and doing the right thing even when it is scary. I believe kindness changes everything, like in a break your heart joyful way. I believe when we extend our hearts towards those in need, we also heal something important within ourselves. I believe living a life of gratitude is one of the kindest gifts we can give to the world. And it just goes on with wonderful sentiments there. I'll try and hold that up if you want to hit pause and read some of them. I love the fabrics that have the little messages on them. And this one I also thought was just so gorgeous. If Tammy's watching, this fabric reminds me of you, Tammy. It's the little paper bookmarks on there. And it is by Art Gallery Fabrics, and it's called Bookish. And this one, oof. The colors on this are fabulous. This is one of those fabrics that, depending how you look at it, it changes. And I didn't get a single bit of selvage that has any identifier on it. So that one is a mystery. If anybody knows, maybe I'll put it in the comments. And then, oh my gosh, this is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Like work of art, beautiful fabric. Who is the designer? Of course, Dear Stella, August Wren. And Dear Stella, everything by Dear Stella is incredible, and this is no exception. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then this one here I thought would make a nice tote with some of the vinyls or corks that I'm about to show you. And it is a Robert Kaufman Valerie Wells design, and it is equally as lovely. So I got those gorgeous half yard cuts, which I'm going to set underneath here so I can show you the goodies I got from Sallie Tomato. I have the invoice here in case we need to reference any of the names or colors, in case you're also interested in getting the same in preparation for AMC. You certainly don't need to have anything if you want to participate in AMC. You could just learn, right, and then decide later what you'd like to do. But if you want to be hands-on and design and then show off your masterpiece, you may want to go ahead and order your supplies now. So that's what I'm going to show you what I got for that endeavor. Okay, so the first thing here, this is blue jean cork fabric, and I have already started sewing with this. It is absolutely wonderful to sew with. Really, really wonderful, top quality cork. And I got several cuts of that. And then this one here is hazelnut pebble faux leather, and it is really luxurious. Can you see that? I am so excited to work with this. I think we will actually be working with this next Tuesday for the sewing tutorial, because this color, this hazelnut color, would make such a beautiful bag. And so I got several cuts of that. And then I'm super duper excited for this, but I want to choose the right project for it. It is Navy Legacy Faux Leather, and again, just an amazing texture to that, and this great backing on that. I'm sure it's going to sew up amazing. I also want to make sure I have the right type of thread when I start to work with that, and I got several cuts of that. And then this one here, charcoal pebble faux leather. Awesome, really nice quality. Like, it's just so beautiful. I'm so impressed with the quality. And I have several cuts of that. Then on to the hardware. I hope some of you have had the chance to check out the unboxing video for my cam snap press that I got. It's been really fun to learn how to use that, but one of the attachments that I got for that will install these key fobs in a cinch. So I got some of these, and these are actually, I want to give you the official name. They're 1-inch antique key fobs. And I am switching over to that antique brassy look, at least for fall. And then here I have some fobs, and these are 1-inch swivel fobs, also awesome. And you know, I'm thinking the glare on this packaging might not let you really see how fabulous those are. So I'm going to take those out, and I'll hold those up for you so you can see the colors on them a little better. And then I also got some 1.5-inch fobs, which these are nice for the straps. And I'll show you the difference there between the 1 and the 1.5. The 1-inch are great for like key fobs. And then I got some 1-inch buckle slides. And these will be good for making the vinyl straps. And then I got some 1.5-inch rings. And these are going to be useful for attaching the vinyl straps as well. And then these are rivets, but I'm going to have to look them up and get the size for you. And I won't take them out of their little package because they'll be so cumbersome to clean up if they drop. But I've been having a lot of fun working with the rivets. I'm actually kind of surprised how much I like them and how much detail they add to the project. So I got, those are 8mm antique rivets, which are technically medium-sized rivets, but I also got some of the large rivets, which are 13mm. And so since I have two sizes, I am going to go ahead and open those up so that you can see the difference. If you're not familiar with rivets, depending upon how many layers you have to actually go through, that determines the length that you need on the post of the rivet. So here on the left is 8 millimeters, and then the larger one there on the right is 13 millimeters. So that would go through a lot more layers. And so I thought it might be good to have both, especially since these thicker materials are going to take up more space there. So I will have to wait and see which ones I use the most. Right now I've only worked with the 8 millimeter ones, and they're more than sufficient for like the cotton with the 808 or even with the soft and stable. But I think with the layers of vinyl and cotton and all of that, these longer rivets are going to be really handy. And then I got some bag feet, because we all know that bag feet are really the sign of a nice designer bag. I don't work with them very much, but when I was making custom bags, I would put them on by request. But for AMC, my bag will definitely have bag feet on it. And then I got some of these super sweet handmade labels, which I really like as well. Very nice. And I got 3 of those. And then I'm very excited about these triangle rings. This is such a great way to attach a strap or create like a backpack strap or a convertible strap. So I'm very excited to have those. Those are 1.5 inches, and I got a bunch of those. And then I got some 1.5 inch tri-glides, which this is how you create the adjustable straps, is with these tri-glides. And then I got these. This is going to be fun. This would be one of the challenges of AMC, to design a tassel for your bag. And so I got a whole bunch of these little tassel caps, and I'm excited. I actually really love tassels, so I'm excited to learn how to make those and put those on my bag. And then I've never worked with these before, but they look like they could be very useful. They are zipper caps, so I'm assuming that those go on the ends of the zipper, and they're actually called zipper cord ends. And so if any of you are familiar with these, they have little tiny screws, and I'm thinking you just tuck the ends of the zipper in there, and then you put the screw in, and it gives you a nice finished edge on the zipper, which I have ordered the zipper by the yard, and that comes with some pulls, which I'll show you. But then I also really like the look of these donut pulls, because they have that hole in the end, and then you can attach like a key fob or a tassel or something fun, some little jewels to that. I will open up this zipper by the yard so I can show you the difference. These pulls are also really nice, the ones that come with the zipper by the yard. Nice and thick and wonderful. They feel great, but I just thought there was something really fun about having that little hole in the end there. So I have lots of choices when it comes to the zippers now. So a big haul from Sallie Tomato, and then every once in a while I hit the Walmart fabric section for my garment sewing, which I'm continuing to learn on the side there. And I did get some fun bundles there, and it's just so cheap. These are remnants from like the garment factories and such, and they just, I guess, sell to Walmart, and then they bundle it. It's like 3 yards for $8. You can't beat the pricing on that. And I will open these up and show these pretty fabrics to you. I'm going to be making some hooded like sweatshirts from these. Isn't that beautiful? And it's really soft too. And this one I especially love. This one's my favorite. So pretty. Gorgeous. I think those are poppies. Splendid. And then this, I wish you could feel how soft this is. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. These are going to become winter PJs. So that's my inspiration for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't had a chance yet, subscribe to the channel. I publish new content on Tuesdays at 2 p.m., a fun sewing tutorial. And then on Fridays at noon, I pop in to let you know where my inspiration came from that week. So as always, it was an absolute pleasure spending this time with you. And the creative genius in me will be celebrating the creative genius in you. I'll see you Tuesday. Thank you for joining me.